Hi everyone, the Football News channel is back with yesterday's latest news from the world of football. Give this video a like and write in the comments below which players transfer to your favorite club you would be most excited about. And while you're typing, we proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Chelsea centre-back Kalidou Koulibaly has arrived in Riyadh for his medical check before moving to Al Hilal. Sevilla defensive midfielder Nemanja Gudelj has extended his contract with the club until the summer of 2026. Fulham have opened talks over the transfer of Sevilla attacking midfielder Lucas Ocampos. Liverpool have yet to decide whether to sell centre-back Nathaniel Phillips this summer. Borussia Dortmund are eyeing Chelsea central midfielder Conor Gallagher as a replacement for Jude Bellingham. Ajax winger Mohamed Kudus has become a transfer target for Brighton & Hove Albion, who are about to make their debut in European tournament this season. Next week, Benfica will announce the club return of Angel Di Maria, who is currently a free agent. Everton are keen on the idea of making a move to Leeds United regarding Italy forward Wilfried Gnonto. AC Milan will receive 10% from Newcastle United for the next sale of Sandro Tonali. The departure of the Italian midfielder will be officially announced next week. Juventus will offer PSG 9 million euros for centre forward Mauro Icardi, who spent last season on loan at Galatasaray. Inter Milan have already agreed on the transfer of defender Jan Aurel Bissek from Danish Superliga club AGF Aarhus. The deal will be officially confirmed after his performances for Germany U21 at Euro 2023. Thomas Partey wants to stay in Europe, despite the lucrative conditions offered by Saudi Arabia clubs. The signing of Leicester City striker James Maddison still remains a priority for the newly minted Tottenham Hotspur boss Ange Postecoglou. Chelsea have agreed personal terms with the Brighton & Hove Albion midfielder Moises Caicedo. The Blues will soon submit an official bid to the Seagulls. Ansu Fati has no plans to leave Barcelona. He wants to spend at least one more season with the team and prove his importance. Lyon have made Christian Pulisic their top transfer target for the summer. AC Milan have started working on the transfer of Fenerbahce prodigy Arda Güler. His release clause is valued at 17.5 million euros. Inter Milan have agreed a new 2-year contract extension with centre-back Stefan de Vrij. Leeds United and AS Roma have reached an agreement for the loan extension of 29-year-old Spanish centre-back Diego Llorente. Lazio are keeping tabs on the top scorer of the Ukrainian Premier League, Artem Dovbyk. Next week, Borussia Dortmund will complete the signing of Ajax central midfielder Edson Alvarez. Jude Bellingham's brother, Job, has switched from Birmingham City to Sunderland AFC. He penned a long-term contract. Bayer Leverkusen centre-back Edmond Tapsoba and VfL Wolfsburg centre-back Mickey van de Ven has been recently added to Tottenham Hotspur's shortlist. Cesar Azpilicueta has agreed personal terms with Inter Milan and is set to sign a 2-year contract, as Chelsea will terminate his deal early. Tottenham Hotspur will let Eric Dyer go to another club this summer. His deal with the Lily Whites is about to expire in a year. Liverpool striker Cody Gakpo went to his father's native village in Togo, West Africa, where he provided food to children and other residents. Shakhtar Donetsk winger Tete, who played on loan at Lyon and Leicester City, is close to joining Celtic. Al Ittihad have paid Real Madrid a little fee of 40 million euros for Karim Benzema, as his new contract with Los Blancos has already been agreed. Juventus are working to extend the contract of Adrien Rabiot, who could become a free agent from July. Saudi Pro League side Al Ahly want Fulham's Marco Silva to take over as head coach. Hansi Flick could be sacked if Germany fails to deliver in friendlies against Japan and France in September. Despite rumors, Aurelien Tchouameni will stay at Real Madrid for the next seasons. He is seen in the club's long-term plans. Chelsea have acquired 17-year-old Jamaican forward Dujuan Richards from local Phoenix. He will join the Pensioners next season. Clubs from Saudi Arabia are getting closer and closer to hire Gennaro Gattuso and Andrea Pirlo. Aston Villa are edging closer to secure the move of Borussia Dortmund's right-back Thomas Meunier. Yesterday, we had the second match day of the 2023 European U21 Championship. Let's have a look at the results. Moving on to the main news of the release. Seems like Bayern Munich want to buy Frenkie de Jong again. After the transfer of Ilkay Gundogan, the Dutchman will have less minutes to play, while Die Ratten are ready to make him a fundamentally important footballer. The head coach of the team, Thomas Tuchel, has personally asked the club's board to pull off this transfer. However, it has long been known that Frenkie himself has no intention to quit the Barcelona project. Last season, the 26-year-old netted 2 goals and delivered 4 assists in 33 La Liga appearances for Blaugranas. In case Kyle Walker accepts Bayern's offer deciding not to extend his contract with Man City, the English champions will have to search for a new right back. The citizens' main option may be PSG's fullback Achraf Hakimi. The Red and Blues are disappointed with the latest performances shown by the Morocco international and thus are willing to sell him. However, Achraf's agent noted that his client is still fully committed to the PSG project. If PSG sells Hakimi, only Gianluigi Donnarumma will remain in the team as a reminder of the stellar transfer campaign initiated back in the summer of 2021. Lionel Messi and Sergio Ramos have already left Paris, and Georginho Wijnaldum will be sold soon. Man City have held talks with West Ham United over Declan Rice, but are yet to submit a formal offer. During the discussion of personal terms, it became clear that Rice wants to rather perform for Arsenal. The key factor in his transition is Mikel Arteta. The Irons were reportedly ready to swap Rice for Calvin Phillips. Manchester United and Bayern were also showing great interest in the England international. Man United are turning down their move for Mason Mount after Chelsea rejected a third improved offer. Now Erik ten Hag sees Brighton's Moises Caicedo as a priority for the midfield. Ten Hag is said to have drawn up a list of 4 alternatives in case Mount cannot be brought to Old Trafford. Mason has just 1 year left on his agreement with Chelsea. Manchester United are ready to revisit the idea of signing him as soon as he becomes a free agent. Antoine Griezmann has emerged as a target for Saudi Pro League outfit Al Nassr. The player's agent met with the club's representatives in London, where talks between the parties took place. The Frenchman's deal with Atletico has quite a ridiculous clause of 25 million euros, which is unlikely to stop the vice-champion of Saudi Arabia. However, as noted by Fabrizio Romano, the Frenchman loves Los Colchoneros project and has no desire to leave the club for the Sheik's money. Last season, Griezmann scored 15 goals and delivered 17 assists in 38 La Liga appearances. Strengthening the left wing of the defense will be among Real Madrid's main goals for the next few transfer windows. The best long-term option is considered to be the Bavarian's winger Alphonso Davies, who has 2 years left on his contract. Real Madrid are confident that in the summer of 2024, they will be able to convince the Munich side to let the Canadian footballer go. Davies himself would like to take the next step in his career at the Santiago Bernabéu. Al Hilal have made a new improved offer to Juventus head coach Massimiliano Allegri. The Saudi club is now willing to pay the Italian 30 million per year. Earlier on, Allegri had already rejected an offer worth 20 million. According to Nicola Schira, this time Allegri is also expected to answer with a refusal. Throughout his career, Allegri won 6 Italian titles, 5 with Juve, 1 with AC Milan. We would like to remind you that last season, after receiving a 10-point deduction, Juventus managed to finish in 7th place in Serie A standings. That's right, Guardiola can coach Gvardiol. Manchester City have agreed personal terms with a young Croatian centre-back. However, RB Leipzig does not want to let Joško go for less than 100 million euros. Thus, Gvardiol could become the most expensive defender in the history of the #1 game. Man City will likely have to delay his move until next summer, when the 80 million clause in Gvardiol's contract is activated. Over 2 seasons in Germany, the 21-year-old Croatian made 87 appearances for RB Leipzig. According to the results of the 2022 World Cup, he got himself a place in the team of the tournament. Folks, Gundogan's move to Barcelona promises to become one of the most important transfers of the summer. Check out the latest episode on Inside Football, where it's fully explained how Ilkay may transform Xavi's team. Highly recommended to watch. Enjoy! Thank you all for watching, and we wish you a good end of the week. See you in a bit!